Hey guys, Kai here, and today is kind of more of a laid-back video, no gaming or anything. I'm just gonna sit here and talk while I, build this thing, which will hopefully keep you occupied. So, yeah, so if you haven't noticed, my channel has gained a lot of subscribers recently. We're almost at 20. And that got me thinking, what am I gonna do if I happen to hit a certain subscribe, if I happen to surpass 20, like 30, 40, maybe even 50. I might be getting my hopes too high, but still, I always do that. Anyways, so I was thinking, maybe if I happen to hit, 50 subscribers or something, I could, do a Q&A special, aka for people who've been living under a rock. Basically, a video where in the most recent video before the special, you would ask questions in the comments, and in the special, I would answer them. So yeah. So I'm planning on probably doing that at 40 or 50 subs, maybe 30. It depends. It'll depend on how many subscribers I'm gonna gain. So, yeah. I'm also planning on making a series starting, by my next video, where I talk about, myself and my childhood and such. Because right now I'm really low on ideas, and talking about my life, I felt like that would actually give me a lot of ideas for videos, because I have a lot to talk about when it comes to my life, especially my childhood, because that was like a roller coaster. So yeah, technically talking about my childhood stuff is technically starting in this video, but still. So what I thought about talking about for this was the time in 6th grade where I almost got held back. Because so in 6th grade, I was still very immature. I didn't, and since there's homework still, I hated that. I just decided, I'm not gonna do this at all. Yeah, that backfired. So at one point I was in choir, but at another point, after doing my homework and almost getting lunch detention and held back, of course, I got kicked out of choir. Yeah, if you're in 6th grade and happen to see me have a mental breakdown in social studies, you know why now. You now know why in 6th grade, if you saw me having a mental breakdown, yeah, that's why. So, yeah. So, I was extremely behind on, all my work. I would not turn anything in. I would not do anything. I would just come home and just watch TV or play with my Legos, because that was popular with me still back then. And yeah. So at one point, basically, one of the teachers eventually noted that if I didn't do my work, that I may get held back and that I wouldn't advance to some grade. And there's Mittens. I should talk about how I really... And I just got another idea of what the... Jeez, I am... Okay, you can already see why I'm definitely gonna go with this, because I am getting a lot of ideas. I have a lot of stuff to talk about myself. Not to mention, I feel like being more open. Oh yeah, and one more thing. This channel has turned into a PG-13 channel. It now I can cut. More videos will have me cussing. If you hate that, then sorry. and it's just the fact that most of my audience, I don't think like most of my audience would. I think most of my audience wouldn't mind because I know most of them. Hi Blake, Astrid. Hi Blake. Hi Astrid. Hi Ashton. Hi Eli. Hi Parker. Hi who else? Hi Tristan. And all the other freshmen in my high school who subscribe to my channel. Oh yeah, and Ethan and Logan S and is Carter is that Carter subscribed to my channel? Carter, if you're Carter RW, if you're potentially subscribed to my channel, I'm not sure. And yeah, I know a lot of people subscribe to my channel right now. So yeah, again, my channel recently gained a lot of subscribers, and so yeah, I'm thinking of setting a subscriber goal. Currently, I'm deciding like 30 subscribers. Also, I found this little glitch with YouTube right now. That's happening with YouTube right now. I tried changing my channel name from something like less cringy than Robloxy and Beyblade 17 because that does not fit the theme of my channel, and me, it's cringe as all heck. So I decided to make it Kai Muteki 1279. I did change it to that, but for some reason it didn't actually show it changing. Like if you were to look it up, my channel wouldn't pop up. But if you used Roblox Invader 17, that worked, but not the new name I changed it to, which I have no idea why. Maybe like a glitch for YouTube or something. I just don't know. So yeah, you can think of this as like a little update video, see how I'm doing and such. And if you haven't noticed, recently, like for a while, it seemed like I have dropped off the face of the earth. Space was and if you're wondering, space was very fun. I lost my mind. I'm slightly I think I may need mental help now because I think it might broke my mind. I think the lack of oxygen in space broke my mind because I occasionally psychotically laugh. I'm good now. Anyways, so yeah. I'm just kidding. I have no idea what space feels like. I want to know though. So yeah. Since we have a lot of pieces left, and we're only on, what's that, 12, I'm just gonna talk about something else right now. So, what should I talk about? Oh, jeez. I'll just tell you something about me that I found out before high school started. So, as you all know, or most people in my school know by now, I have autism. Well, I bet literally all of you, no correction, literally no one knows. I don't think literally anyone knows. There is Mittens again, why is she up here? Anyways, so yeah, I didn't know this before. So if you're in school with me, like in middle school, you probably noticed that I was very hyper, I was very ecstatic like all the time. And there was a reason why. I thought it was just the blatant thought. I thought it was just because I was I thought it was me being an optimist, but as it turns out, I am the optimist part of me combined with ADHD, which gives me focusing problems and and it also makes me hyperactive. But I found out that I don't just have like ADHD, which gives me a focusing problem. I also have autism. And basically, if you didn't pay attention in health class like I did, literally, I didn't pay. That class is super boring. Literally, that class is super boring. Oh no. Oh no, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh well, I have spares. Like 100 spares. Anyways, what was I talking about again? Oh yeah! So yeah, I have autism, and that's the reason why I'm like so hyperactive all the time, or like I have a lot of energy and such. And yeah. And again, if you don't know what autism is, then you haven't been paying attention in health class. Or your health class just hasn't gone over it yet, or they probably never will. It depends if your health class will even go over it. They won't? Jeez, I hate your health class. Jeez. Your health class got some... Your teacher got something against autistic people or something? People with autism, or what? Nah, just kidding. But still, I do have autism. And yeah, basically, again, if you don't know what autism is, which is... I keep saying that, but I don't explain it. Well, I'll explain it now. Basically, it's like this thing where if you have it, like, you process and react to certain situations differently than what someone else would. Like, good example, Ashton bullied me in 8th grade. No, not 8th, 7th grade. Now, someone like Dylan. No, wait, no, I don't know. No, wait, no, scratch that. Don't. I didn't say him. I didn't say his name. Here's a good example. Austin Baker. Now, let's say that was Austin Baker. Now, let's say instead of me that was bullied, it was Austin Baker. So I bet he would eventually be cool with it by now and such. And he would have forgiven Ashton by now. Is this so? Okay, it still is. I was just making sure the camera sometimes shuts itself off. My phone can either shut itself off during recording or stop the video automatically. I don't know why. Anyways, so now how I would process it was that I have a hard time forgiving him for that, and I still do. It's kind of personal. Ashton's kind of personal, but still. It's how I process it. Again, because of my autism, it's just how I process it. It's just how I process it, just my way. Again, it's just my way of processing, like, the situation and what happened in general, because it's completely different. Also, it's pretty hard to scam me. So, yeah, I need a lot to talk about this video. Jeez. I need to learn how to build a Lego faster, because I just went straight through that topic. Oh, jeez. I have been to this great amusement park in Pigeon Forge called Dollywood, where I rode my first launched roller coaster. Granted, it was a family coaster, so it didn't go that fast, but still, it counts. I mean, what'd you think if I were to say, I rode my first launch coaster? What do you think I would have rode? King Ka? Formula Rossa? The world's fastest roller coaster in the world? Yeah, that's actually on my bucket list right now, but still. So basically, I was at Dollywood this one time during summer break, and hold on, why the heck? I have she should be attending to her kittens, not really staying up here like 24/7. I don't know. Hello, kitty. Okay, again, we have deviated. Let us get back to the task at hand. So basically, I was very nervous, and you thought I wasn't really that nervous since like a family coaster and it doesn't really go that fast and no huge drops. You were wrong. I was very nervous actually. Also, the queue. Also, it's one of the more popular rides, so there was a bit of a wait time. They have a longer queue. Also, Dollywood does this thing where if you don't have somebody to ride with, you ride by yourself. And note that each car has like a set of each car can sit 2 people. And as a max capacity of 8 people per car, 2 trains, 16 person capacity? Like 16, 24 person capacity? I don't know, you do the math. And basically, I don't know, okay, so, basically, I was staying in the queue for this ride, and I was, definitely nervous. Because the only roller coaster I rode before was one of those really, like, those shoddy construction kiddie rides that you find at traveling fairs. And yeah, well, it wasn't shoddy because it was at Holiday World, but still. So yeah, so I was definitely nervous when getting on the ride, and when I got on, basically, well, before I got on, again, so basically, before you get on the ride, this employee asks, like, 1 or 2, which basically asks if you're riding with someone or not. Because if you are, then you sit with them in the same seat. Plus, they assign you to a seat. You don't choose where you sit. You get assigned a seat, like on a bus. You're assigned a seat. You can't sit wherever you want. You're assigned. So, yeah. So it was just me, of course, because I had no friends on the vacation. I couldn't have just... Anyways, man, I forgot that's the wrong spot. Basically... Jeez, what am I trying to say? So, I was riding by myself. I was, I wanted to sit in the front, but they didn't place me in the front. Although they didn't place me in the very far back, they placed me like somewhere in the middle of the train, basically. And so Fire Chaser Express and the coaster. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention it was called Fire Chaser Express. And so with this coaster, there are 2 launches. Launch it is you're at the loading platform, and once it's fully loaded and you're all clear to go, then it just launches you. Then you go through this little part, then you go up a lift hill, then go to this next part, go into this building where it's this scene where the fireworks factory something, it goes boom, and yeah, this is very cringy. Here's another cringe video over YouTube's cringe compilations. I swear, if this actually makes it into a cringe compilation, I am going to freak out. Actually, correction, I'm not gonna be that surprised because I already know these are cringy as all fuck. Again, these are more mature videos. Most of my demographic are high schoolers who can handle cuss words. And I'm not even getting paid and I'm not risking getting demonetized, aka not earning money, because I wasn't earning money in the first place, because, I'm not earning money from this in the first place. It was a sad life. Anyways, so, yeah. Oh crap. Well, gonna have to replace that too. Good thing I have like 100 of these little pieces. 100 of these. So yeah. Um. Okay, so I was on the ride. I was super nervous, and once I was on the ride, I completely. Now, beforehand, I was in the car in the Dollywood, and I was watching on my phone point of view video on ride videos of Fire Chaser Express, and trying to memorize everything so that nothing catches me off guard. I once I was on, I completely forgot everything I saw in those videos, and the first launch, which is straight out of the loading unloading station, was just caught me way off guard. And well, they better explain this. On the coaster, there were like both seats of a train would have two lap bars, one next to the other, and if there wasn't anyone riding with you, then the other lap bar would just stay down no matter what. And once the ride started, I immediately went to my right, and I mean not my right, my left, and grabbed and held on to the lap bar on the seat right next to me by the first launch. I just immediately grabbed onto the other lap bar, the other lap restraint thing. I don't know how to say it so it doesn't sound weird. Anyways, so after launch, eventually now the first part before the lift hill wasn't that long, it wasn't that fast. But geez, how do I put this? It scared me. It's all now I did remember one thing, which I was confused from the POV video, which I was confused about because in the video it basically showed like when the train's going up the lift hill, there was like this siren thing playing through like a speaker at the top. But for some reason, there was no speaker or anything playing like a siren or anything at the top of the lift hill at all. I mean, this was a while back, but still, I remember that there was no siren playing at the top, in that one video that I saw on YouTube. I don't know why. Maybe there's a problem with it or something. I don't know. So yeah, after the lift hill, hold up, maybe. Okay, we're almost done. So this is gonna be my last video. Jeez. Okay, we're literally almost done. So I'm gonna hurry this up. So we go through the next part, get into that one scene that I said a bit earlier in this video, and basically after that happened, the train was launched backwards, and yes, that is supposed to happen. If not, the ride would have been closed, and for good. And yeah, after that, you go backwards, and we went on the final brake run outside the station, and eventually we were back in the station, and once I got off, I was filled with adrenaline. And yeah, wait, I lost that. So yeah, so to wrap this up, I am gonna do more of these types of videos where I talk about my life and such, and myself, and yeah. And again, if I hit a certain amount of subscribers, right now I am set for 30 subs. So I will do question and answers special. So a 30, 35, maybe 40 subs. I'm gonna do that. And yeah. have a great Sunday, and like, comment, subscribe, light that punch that notification bell, or else so you can win the battle of the Hensei Rider Generations battle. I don't know. So yeah, see ya.